Hello everybody. Today I would like to show you my collection of old school tokens. It has a token or multiple tokens for every single 93-94 card, including Fallen Empires. When I showcase some of my decks, some people ask me about how to get these images. They are of course especially interested in the images made by the original artists for the Shandallar game, and I'm going to provide the link in the description and in the commentary, so please check it and download these high quality images in case you're interested. They're not very easy to find, especially in the high printable quality, but we do have the collection of them all, which is very nice. So without any further ado, I'm going to show these tokens. This is a Tetravite, a token for Tetravus, as you understand. The beautiful thing about these is that they were made by the original artists, and they were made specifically for the computer game. As you can see, the copyright date says 1998. So this means that they were commissioned, and the original artists for those particular cards made those particular tokens. It doesn't get any better, trust me, because even today we see some tokens, which really don't really feel well. I would say that they are a little bit out of place if you look at the original card, but this is the perfect combination. I have to say that the dimensions here are not perfect. This means that the image is a little bit enlarged and cropped. I'm sure you can do better, but when I was printing these, yeah, this is the best I could do. So it does have the text, which is also nice. So it says flying, counts as an artifact creature, can it have enchantments played on it. The wording is of course a little bit outdated, the templating, but it's still fine, and I believe these are gorgeous. Really like the Tetravite tokens. I think these are the best looking of the whole bunch. I decided to print 8 for 2 copies of Tetravus, just in case. Gin of the bottle. Which bottle? Bottle of Suleiman, Jasper Murphys himself, and you actually see that bottle itself. That is really so flavorful, amazing. Counts as an artifact creature. Wasp for the Hive, as you may have understood, by the original artist herself, Sandra Everingham. There are several of these, of course. Next we have got Rukh for Rukh Egg. This one is a bit strange because some people criticize it, saying that it looks like the alien, and it doesn't really look like Rukh, but it is a beautiful image. I like the contrast, the stark contrast between the black and red background and these different shades of blue by Christopher Rush himself, by the way. And if you remember the original egg, you understand that the colors are quite the same as in the egg, so that's nice. We also have got Poison Snake for Serpent generator. Again, all the reminder text is here. In modern magic, I would guess we would simply say that it's poisonous, and that's great. And here we start with the tokens that were not originally made for Shandallar, because the cards that we see here were not in that game. So these are some tokens that I printed by myself, and again they're not perfect, so I'm not going to share the art here, and I did it for my own purpose. I found some of these on DeviantArt. I sometimes took the image from the original picture and cropped it, so this is for my personal use. I was using this, don't remember what the name of the program is. It's not Magic Workstation, Magic Set Designer something, okay? Doesn't really matter. You will take a look at the description when I find the link. And you can design these yourselves. As you can see here, we have got a black and red token. So we've got this nice old frame, which is very important. And yeah, there is this extra info that is 1-on-1 cards in the custom set. So this minor demon is for Boris Devilboon. I didn't print the reminder text that it counts as a black and red creature, but we all know that. Here we have got Citizen. This is for Vacation Town from Fallen Empires. But of course, as you see, the picture itself is not from Vacation Town. I just looked for the art by the same artist, and this is, I believe, is Balduvian Trading Post, Outpost, something. I'm sorry, I forgot the name, but yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I printed a couple of copies. That's a bit weird because the token generator creates 4 tokens. But you know what I do in case I have more than one, in case I need to demonstrate that I have got several tokens. I have got these. I know that these are not really tournament legal. It's not really a good thing to use the magic bag as a token, but this is what I would do. Maybe I will print some more copies in the future, but currently I only had this opportunity, so I will play this and put 4 tokens, but you understand that they belong to this citizen category, so to say. Next, we have got a very obscure card and Camarade token. Camarade token is for Homerid spawning bad. And Camarade, I use the image for Homerid Warrior, I guess, from Dominaria. I think this is the name of that card. And yeah, it does look a little bit out of place. It looks a little bit too digital by old school standards, but again, this is the best I could do and didn't want to use the art from an existing Homerid of old school. A couple of these. Then Sapperling tokens, which you might see in Fallen Empires. These are again not perfect because they are from Invasion, but I really like this very first tokens. Before these tokens, we only had token cards in Unglued, as you remember. You had this textless Goblin, Pegasus and such. So, as you know, Wizards of the Coast had this program according to which they mailed in post every player who was eligible for the rewards program. They mailed them tokens, and I believe one of the first tokens was a token from Call of the Herd, and everybody was crazy about these. People really wanted them, so Call of the Herd. This was also one of the first tokens, I guess. So yeah, it's a little bit out of place in 93, 94, but then it's a proper token, and it is the old frame, so I like it. Now, this one. This is the Stang Twin, and the thing I regret not doing is flipping the image, because this is something that could have been done. But if you saw the newer Stang token, it really doesn't look like it was made in the spirit of old school, so I decided to just go with that. And again, didn't print the reminder text for the colors, but we all know what kind of a creature it is. Next, well, for some reason I have got too many of these. I don't think it's actually worth it. Wolves of the Hunt. Wolves of the Hunt for Master of the Hunt. It's an obscure legend from Legends. Bands with other Wolves of the Hunt. It's just 1/1. It's expensive to create. I believe it's 4 mana to make this token. So yeah. Then we have got Sand Warrior. Sand Warriors for Hazazon Tamar. As you know, you need a ton of these. Hazazon Tamar himself costs 7 mana, so you will have 7 lands, or maybe of course some Sol Ring or Moxen and such. But still, it will be at least 5 tokens. But yeah, I only printed a couple. As you can see, this is the original image from that card. Hazazon Tamar is here. Of course, we cannot see him, but I zoomed in on these people who are suppose he is warriors, so they are the Sand Warriors that follow him. I think it worked quite nicely. Next is Dance of the Many. Dance of the Many is one of my favorite cards that creates clones. I really think that this card is underrated, because just for 2 blue mana you can create a token of a creature, a copy of a creature, and of course there is the upkeep cost, but you don't have to pay it all the time. Again, it works as some kind of pseudo removal. You have the copy of the same creature that your opponent has, so very interesting things here. So yeah, Dance of Many, again, the same strategy. I just took the original image, cropped it, and this is what we have got. The image is not too low resolution if you look at it, especially from the distance. So this worked out fine, I guess. I don't know why I need 4, but here you go. So there you have it. There you have it. These are the original old school tokens. The most beautiful of them are, of course, those that were designed by the original artist, and they can be found, I repeat, if you follow the link provided by me in the description. Have you ever made a token-based deck? Have you ever experimented with any of these cards? I personally have only tried Rukh Egg, and I'm actually going to build a deck on Rukh Egg in the nearest future, and I also had Boris, the Devil Boon, and I actually did use him for token creation sometimes, but that's about it. And also, yes, I did use Stang. I did use Stang in my Legends deck, and also in my Brothers of Fire 100 card singleton deck. So let me know what you think of tokens. Which of these do you like most? Have you experimented with token decks? I will be interested to know that. And meanwhile, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.